Yo, what up you guys? Thank you guys for checking this out real quick. We are just going to talk about what it was installing my new RS50, because it wasn't just get it out the box, mount it down, hook it up, and start playing. There was a couple of obstacles that we had to go through. So let's go ahead and let's talk about that. I thought that the motor would be able to line up and I would be able to bolt it down, because I have these two slots on this side and there's two slots on the other side, which I thought would line up, but that was not the case. So what I had to do was I had to pre-drill 4 holes. Let me show you. There they are. 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the other end. What that took was a ruler, a speed square, and you know what, double, triple check your work, your measurements, because once you drill, there's no undrilling, baby. Once you drill that hole is there. So make sure you know that your measurements are good and you're squared up. All right, let's talk about the spacers. So 4 bolts, 4 spacers. As you can tell, I have the spacers on the back. There's the spacer. As you can see, the spacers are on the back. Now on the front, I do not have them on the bottom end. The spacers are on the top end, which giving me a little bit of angle, because I felt like the steering wheel was going to my belly, which I do not like that. I always like my steering wheel tilted a little up. And I tell you what, that little bit of tilt definitely did improve. So yes, that's what I had to do. Okay, another thing let's talk about. The bolts were just slightly too long that I was bottoming out. The steering wheel was tight. The steering wheel was mounted to the stand pretty good, but there was still a spacer in there that was a little loose, but the bolt was bottomed out. So let me show you what I did. There you can see I have a piece of cardboard. Same thing on the other side, a piece of cardboard. So I got some cardboard, I cut it made it the right length, folded it up, and wedged it under there, almost using it as a spacer, which I like that idea, because now the motor is not just sitting on the mount. It's not metal on metal. There's a small cushion in there, which I like that idea, you know, metal on metal. Don't like it. So it also helps with absorbing a little bit of vibration. So